It's time again for Gyrene Nation. Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm Will Hampton along with VP Squared and your head football coach, Joe Patterson. Merry Christmas to everybody. It's a great time of year, Coach. Everybody gathers and gets together, don't they?
You said it, just a tremendous time of year. Great joy. Ave's known for joy, but just this time of year, just the whole world full of joy.
A lot to look at. One of them, a football story. How about Brian Stemke named third team All-American? Well earned, right, Coach?
Indeed. I think a reflection of the season he had, led the nation in yards per game. I think great testimony to his efforts, but also to the offensive line and to the offense as a whole.
Yeah, a big shout out to the guys up front, but what a year, and what a level of confidence that he runs with. That's what I think I love. I love the way he just feels like he owns it when he's got the football.
He definitely gives energy to all those who are watching.
And while we're talking football, how about a salute to Kaiser University? They won the national championship in football this past week.
Yeah, I mean, obviously great rivals. Love playing against them. They went to the championship last year, and they won it this year. Pretty dominant ground game. I think it was 373 yards on the ground to Northwestern's 51 yards. Wow. Tight in the fourth quarter, broke it open with a kick return for a touchdown.
So it'll be fun. Next year we get to play the defending national champs, right, Coach?
Indeed.
Yeah. Hey, now speaking of offense, our Ave Maria University basketball team, the men's team, coached by Coach Jamin Copeland, 2 games recently, they scored over 100 points in each game. They are really turning up the clock, aren't they?
No, they are up and down the court quickly. They fast-paced game. Got to see it.
They just make it happen at all times. And I talked to Coach Copeland, and he said that, he kind of likes this style.
Like I've talked to you about earlier, we always wanted to play with pace and play fast this year. We just feel like it gives us the best chance to win with our personnel. We're really skilled, really versatile, not very big, so we want to play fast for a couple reasons. I think that helps us score before the defense gets set. It gets our shooters good shots before they get set. And then a couple other reasons. Number one, we don't rebound it great defensively. We don't have great size. So hopefully teams are freaked out, so they're trying to get back on D and not sending as many to the offensive glass. And then long shots equal long rebounds, so it helps us get more offensive rebounds. So, yeah, I knew we were going to play fast. Did I know we'd be the number 1 scoring team in the country? Absolutely not. The guys have the most unselfish group I've coached my entire career, and that's a big part of it. We're giving up good for great, and then we've got really skilled guys shooting the ball, which helps, and we're playing at a really, really fast pace.
Oh, it's incredibly fast. Your players must be licking their chops. I mean, for a coach to say, go shoot the basketball, that's every player's dream, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Shoot it and shoot it fast. They're like, wait, are you kidding me? Is that really what a coach is telling me? I've had a lot of them tell me, Coach, this is the most fun I've ever had playing basketball. So, yeah, it's good for a couple reasons. You want your guys to have a great experience, and I think the more fun players have, the more energy they play with, the harder they play, the harder they compete. So it's a fun style for the fans. It's a fun style for our players to play. And I believe that it gives us, with the personnel we have, I think it gives us the best chance to win. So we're going to keep trying to play fast, and hopefully we can keep doing what we're doing.
I would imagine it's a recruiting tool as well. I mean, if there are kids out there, juniors in high school, that love to shoot the basketball and love to run the court, I mean, Ave Maria is the place to be.
Absolutely, yeah. If you love your Christian faith, you love your Catholic faith, high academic, and you want to come and compete at a high level and get up and down the floor, and if you're skilled and shoot the 3, please call me.
Yeah. Let's say some prayers that on January 6th, we're back in the brand new Golisano Fieldhouse. All indications are that's where you're going to play those games, the opener, the conference opener.
Yeah, I am so excited, so grateful, so fortunate to Mr. Golisano and all the other donors that helped with that building, our administration for really supporting it. I know I'm excited, and our guys are even more excited than me. They're chomping at the bit. They can't wait. So, yeah, if all goes as planned, we'll be in there January 6th, and should be fun. And please come out. Let's have this place rocking.
We all hope that, Coach. And hey, you're the boss. Are we going to be there January 6th?
Looking more and more likely every day.
All right, that should be fun. Women's basketball, they're also very busy, actually really busy this time of year. They played 4 games this past week or so. They won 3 of them. They really play good defense, and I love their style, don't you?
Indeed, and the game they lost to was formerly number 1 in the country, so they're playing really good. Both men and women, just great energy. You talk about the defense, and the women are all over the court, just fantastic to watch. I I love how they pass the ball. It's just great team-oriented basketball.
I got a chance to talk to Coach Alex Moorhead after that tough loss to Campbellsville. Maybe a tough time to talk to a coach.
Congratulations to Campbellsville. They're a top 3 team for a reason. Very polished, very fundamentally sound. We just dug ourselves a hole early and we just couldn't get out of it.
Yeah. This kind of game, when you have trouble like that right out of the gate, how then does it become a teaching moment where you can use it to help make you guys better?
You know, I think 100% of the coaches would say they want to play their best basketball in February and March. So there's a lot of teaching moments, a lot of positives that we can look at. We just got to make sure we for sure up those small things that were weaknesses today by the time we're in the playoffs.
Your team is at its best when
we play together. I think a lot of times some of our players try to take the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they don't have to. We've got a really talented group. We try to run in 14 or 15 girls. So as soon as we learn to trust each other, I think things will start clicking.
Yeah, when you're that deep, how hard is it to get everybody the minutes that they want?
Loaded question. It's tough. Obviously, sometimes players are going to win for a minute or two. We just try to tell them, expend your energy, get the most out of it within your time, and then hopefully good things will happen.
Talk me through a little bit this holiday tournament, the Christmas Classic that's coming up.
Yeah, really exciting time. We got 2 teams coming from out of state, in Lawrence Tech out of Michigan, and then St. Mary of the Woods out of Indiana. Really talented teams, top of their conference, and then we have Florida National local school. So we're just hoping to make it an annual thing that brings more people into Ave and hopefully get some 2 wins out of it.
So the Christmas Classic here at Ave Maria, on the 28th, your Gyrenes play at 5, the 29th they play at 2, and on the 30th they play at noon.
Yeah, and come out and see the women play. I think one of the things that's so exciting is just how many different women contribute every game.
All right. We're just getting started here on Gyrene Nation. When we come back, it's time for golf tips. Yeah, Coach Patrick Sams gives us another lesson and the always popular plays of the week. But first, who said that? Believe the incredible and you can do the impossible. Who said that? Gyrene Nation continues after this.
In the heart of Ave Maria, there's a place that fuels champions. Introducing the Terrazas, your ultimate destination for delicious acai bowls, perfectly tailored for the athlete's lifestyle. With a permanent 10% discount for AMU athletes, every visit feels like a victory. And now, ordering your favorite bowls is even easier with our online pickup and delivery options. The Terrazas, where flavor meets fitness and champions are made. Because here, we're not just a regular dia, we're a cool dia.
Ave Rides came from the need that Ave Maria is lacking, transportation in and out. I know that it's a big need that needs to be filled, and I decided to take that in my own hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Saban Hunt, founder and CEO of Ave Rides. If you want to come see the Gyrenes play on this beautiful field, if you need a ride from the airport or to the airport, I'm your man. Give me a call at 703-307-7781. Ave Maria, let's ride.
Poirier puts up a 3. There it is! Triple digits! Gyrenes hit 100. Johnson efforts. Out to Watkins. 3 is good! Jack Watkins hits a 3. 109.86 will be our final score here. It's the 7th highest scoring game in Ave Maria history, and the Gyrenes move to 10-2. Casey Humphrey with it, going across court. That's Smith. Armstead over to Humphrey again, putting up a 3. That's good! Casey Humphrey nails the 3. 19 minutes left to play as Santa Croce fires up another 3. It's good! Back-to-back balls from Gianna Santa Croce, and a timeout called by the Lady Cougars. And there's the horn. The Gyrenes win. They beat the St. Francis Cougars 65-51 and improve to 6-3 on the year.
Hi again, this is Patrick Sams, head golf coach at Ave Maria University, and we're back here at National. And today we're talking about green speed and feel. So what is feel exactly? Well, to me, feel is how much energy do you need to apply to the ball to get it to roll a certain distance? So when we're putting, that's exactly what feel is. So if I am using my eyes, I'm seeing a target, how much energy do I need to put into this tool, apply to the golf ball to get it to roll a certain distance? So one of the drills I like to do before I go out and play is I'll take 4 or 5 golf balls, throw them somewhere on the green, and oftentimes when we're putting towards a cup, we get lost in trying to make that ball. So when I'm giving lessons to amateurs, I see them roll a ball from maybe 15 feet. The ball will roll, you know, up towards the hole, but they don't realize that the ball passed the hole by 4 feet. So, you know, they were worried that they didn't make the putt, but they didn't realize they have 4 feet coming back. So the speed wasn't very good either. So what this does is just focuses purely on speed. So this drill, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll, I call it the adjustment drill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a ball with the goal of just trying to get it as close to the fringe as possible without going over. So again, what I'm gonna do here is use my eyes. I'm gonna see my target over here, the fringe, and I'm gonna try to put the correct amount of energy to roll this ball to the fringe. Let's see what this does. We're rolling here. And again, I'm letting my brain kind of process all of this, that feel that I get. That wasn't too bad there, that's a couple feet away. So what I'm gonna try to do, and here's the adjustment here. We'll see if I can hit this one maybe just a hair harder. That one might not be too bad. Let's see what this one does. Slow down ball. Oh, there we go. That one's good. We like that one. So I'll do this a few times, and generally I like to do it with really long putts, because if I feel like I have the speed correct for long putts, 30, 40 feet, 50 feet, those 15, 20 footers are gonna feel really short. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go the exact opposite direction. And again, we're in South Florida here. These greens are very grainy. We have Bermuda grass, there's grain there. So this is giving me a chance to kind of feel out and let my, as I said, let my eyes, my brain develop some feel before I get out on the golf course, and it won't feel so foreign. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing here, just go the exact opposite direction. Well, let's see how well we can do this. This is definitely a longer putt here. Let's see how that goes here. And again, let me just kind of feel this out a little bit. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna try to match that speed. So what will start to happen is when you strike the ball, so when you actually put the energy into the golf ball, you'll start to know right when you strike the ball whether it's too hard, too soft, or just right. And that's feel to me. So if you know exactly, with good players, what I like to do with our college players is I like them to not even look. So they'll hit the ball, they're not allowed to look, and they have to call it out. Too hard, too soft, just right. And once you start to develop that, where you know exactly when that ball is struck with this tool, if you know it's the right distance, then you have good feel. Hope this helps. Thanks.
At Ave Maria, more is an invitation and a promise to live in a community with more finds, more friends, more waves, more smiles. Add to that an array of home designs from 4 renowned builders starting in the 200s. So come live with more connection at the home to more. Ave Maria, a big kind of small town.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Wallace. I'm the official head team surgeon for the Ave Maria Gyrenes. At the Joint Replacement Institute, we offer a multitude of orthopedic surgery subspecialists to cover any needs you may have. If you or your family have any orthopedic surgery needs, please give us a call at 239-261-BONE.
Welcome back to Gyrene Nation. Did you know, Coach, this is our 15th episode of this brand new show this year. It's been fun.
Yeah, and just getting started. Really looking forward to the next calendar year. Obviously, we'll still have the winter sports, but spring will be starting up. Really excited.
I wanted to take this moment to look back at one of my favorite stories of the year, and I know he's one of your favorite guys, Father Joseph.
Yeah, I think it was our very first Gyrene Nation that you ran this, and a great message this time of year as well about faith.
Here's an encore presentation of Father Joseph's Journey Home. a journey of faith and love.
Churches are pretty young, and Uganda is the size of Oregon State, but with 46 million people. And out of those 46 million people, close to 38% are Catholics, and they really, it's a very lively church. The African people are generally happy people.
The source of that joy? Community.
The main work of a priest is evangelization, and of course schools are the best places of spreading the gospel.
With the help of the town of Ave Maria, Father Joseph established an orphanage and school for the kids of Uganda. In 2009, they had 216 students. Now it's grown to nearly 550 students. This past summer, Father Joseph led 10 Ave Maria University students on a mission trip to the school. Gyrene football coach Jarvis Magera was there every step of the way.
It was breathtaking, just to see the landscape and how the kids and everybody was so nice. It was life-changing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was so wonderful. The kids really loved him. He taught them football for the very first time. What we call football at home is what you call soccer here. But he introduced them to football, and they went crazy. And one other funny thing that we were there, kids were so happy to see him and to know that they're person who look like him. But some kids were wondering, why doesn't he speak our local language?
But they would call me Papa, because I guess the gray hair. So I had my group of little boys that stuck next to me, and they would teach me like little words, and but it was awesome, man.
The friendship grew stronger, forming a deeper bond of brotherhood and united mission.
Why the missionaries established schools at every church they established was for the sake of evangelization. So as a priest and having had a good education here at Ave Maria University, as a theologian, as a teacher, when I go back, I want to go and help my people understand who Christ is.
I'm grown up Baptist, but since I've been here, I've learned a lot about the Catholic faith. And then when you go over to Uganda and then you see the seminary and the priests, people that look like me, and then it opens my eyes more about the Catholic faith and the direction of where I see myself going. And then when I saw, when we went to the elderly lady's house and you prayed, it made me think about my mom and my brother.
Yes, I remember we did house-to-house visitation, and I saw how touched you were when we went to those old ladies, gave them the anointing of the sick, had their confessions, and I gave them viaticum. It was such a blessing, and how you hugged them, and how it was such a beautiful thing. Yes.
Hallelujah. Father Joseph is back in Ave Maria now, celebrating Mass, teaching, and evangelizing the Ave community with the same humility he showed when at graduation in May, he received a standing ovation as he was awarded his PhD in theology.
I was at first embarrassed by that, but when I thought about it, it's love. I prayed about it and thought how I love Ave and how Ave loves me. It was such a beautiful moment. Thanks be to God.
Yes, Father Joseph is loved, and he continues to change lives around the world.
When I saw, where you grew up at, and then I seen the remodeling.
Yes.
But to see where you come from,
Yes.
to get your PhD, it made me so proud.
I'm so grateful to Ave Maria for the opportunity that they give us as priests, and especially to me, being able to be formed in such a good school, to have a good education here, so as to be able to go back and evangelize to my people. And I pray for God's blessings upon everyone.
Thank you, Father Joseph and Coach Magera. What a neat opportunity for those guys.
Indeed. I mean, that's one of the great things about Ave. You get these chances to go overseas, both for service and for pilgrimages. But yeah, special men.
Yeah, but definitely. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our chance to wish you Merry Christmas.
Praised be Jesus.
There are almost 200 Catholic colleges across the U.S., but few are as dear to Our Lady's heart as Ave Maria University. And so it gives us great joy to announce that St. Joseph Partners is teaming up with Ave's athletic department in a program that will directly benefit Ave's student athletes. St. Joseph's is a Christian company focused on gold and silver and helping believers protect their wealth. Our team of specialists are based in Ave with great relations in the university. So reach out to us, experience why we have been ranked by an independent source as one of the best gold and silver dealers in the country, and say goodbye to those sleepless nights. God bless, and God bless America.
Back on Gyrene Nation with Who Said That? Believe the incredible, and you can do the impossible. Fulton Sheen. Welcome back to Gyrene Nation. Will Hampton with VP Squared, Joe Patterson, and it's about time to close out this year of Gyrene Nation. We have had a lot of fun this year, but you know, as we approach Christmas, I always like to look back at some great memories and things. You know, everybody sort of gets, you know, kind of look back and feel good about things this time of year, don't you?
Indeed. Yeah. No, I got 6 kids. Obviously, Christmas is new again when you have children. My best memories, I think, were back up north, early morning, cold, going to Mass, crack of dawn, just a great expectation, great joy.
Yeah. Speaking of expectation, I think one of my favorite memories is when we made all 3 kids sit at the top of the stairs before they could come down and see what Santa Claus had brought. That was always fun. It was, you gotta wait. This year we moved to Florida. We don't have any stairs, so and they're a little older, so I don't think we could keep them out of there, right?
Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Well, we are going to close this edition with an opportunity to look around, and I was at one of the basketball games recently and got a chance to hear some wishes, some holiday wishes, some Christmas wishes from a lot of our good people. Coach, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and to all of Gyrene Nation, have a blessed New Year.
D-Bugs. I want us to win the game. Defense! I want Ave Maria to be the best town. I want a double shot. I want a gap phone. $1 trillion. A race car. Scooter.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Anybody here? Yeah,
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.